Elizabeth and Chris Chope. And I, of course, was one of her gains in that famous 1979 general election. And I claimed to her in my first ever meeting with her in Downing Street to have helped get her into number 10. And I will never forget it, Adam. She said to me, how many votes did you get? And I said, well, 31,500, and my majority was just under 500. And she said to me, Michael, you got the 500 votes, I got the 31,000 votes. That was my first ever conversation with her as Prime Minister, and she kept me as a Member of Parliament for two subsequent general elections. So I owe her everything, and she was a phenomenal political force in the 20th century, and I was privileged to have a ringside seat throughout every day of her premiership.
What do you think she means for the modern-day Conservative Party, David Cameron's Conservative Party?
Well, she is a shadow continually over the Conservative Party, both in life and now, sadly, in death, because all of us, whether we're wet, dries, whether we're modern, compassionate Conservatives, right-wing Conservatives, all of us derive our conservatism from the inspiration of Margaret Thatcher. There isn't a single Conservative Member of Parliament on any wing of the party, whether it's the happy-clappy Cameroons or whether it's the traditional Thatcherite right, of which I am proud to call myself a supporter, and hopefully will continue the flame of that inheritance. All of us pay homage to Margaret Thatcher in the way that Republicans do in America to Ronald Reagan.
Although it's fair to say, is it not, that the present... Because you said you saw her shortly before Christmas, I think it's fair to say that for some time now she's been in very, very poor health and not always all there mentally as well.
Well, just before Christmas, it was a delightful lunch. What Lord Forsyth and I and others who've known her many years do is to remind her of the contribution that she made and the inspiration she gave to us. And I remember telling her just before Christmas, Margaret, you gave me a fantastic piece of advice which I wish your successors had adhered to. You said to me, Michael, always get the message out, what we're about, in less than a minute and in less than 50 words. And you could summarize her political philosophy in that. I only wish that today's Conservative Party could do the same to the voters.
Michael Brown, thank you very much indeed for joining us. We're joined now by Charles Moore of The Spectator, but more importantly in this case the official biographer of Margaret Thatcher, although his work not yet been